Hey guys, it's Tuesday, November 8th. It's the second day of theme week. For those of you who didn't see Claire's video yesterday and don't know what I'm talking about, we've decided that in order to increase the quality of discourse in our videos, we are all going to make videos about the same topic this week. The theme of this week is something that was important to you in your childhood and how it affects you now. Yesterday, Claire made this brilliant video about how she never watched cartoons and how that affected her as a person. And it was intelligent and coherent and relevant and all the other ends that one would want their video to be. Mine's not gonna be like that. What I'm gonna talk about today is this stuffed rabbit that I had growing up. One of my mom's friends gave the rabbit to me when I was born, and I would conservatively estimate that I spent 20 hours a day holding this rabbit until I was about 7 years old. I actually still have it today. I keep it in this box right here. It's got Winnie the Pooh on it, which was another thing that was important to me growing up. This box has a couple of things that were important to me in my childhood. It has my favorite Beanie Baby, Lammy, and a quilt that was made for me by Adie Friedman's mom when I was born. But the most important thing in the box is Bunny. Bunny used to be pink, but as you can see, he's kind of losing his color now. He's got multiple patches in places from when he tore because I carried him absolutely everywhere with me. Most of his stuffing is gone and his bell, well, it still works a little bit. Basically, I carried this rabbit everywhere with me until he was too fragile for me to do that anymore. I literally loved my stuffed rabbit into disrepair. And even now, when he's falling apart and I can't carry him anymore because I'm 16, I still love this rabbit. I took a survey in, I think, 7th grade, and one of the questions was what you would grab if your house was burning down and you could only take one thing with you. And I said this box. Over my dog and my passport and even my family, I said this broken rabbit who I can't even hold in one hand anymore. And if anyone moves this box, which lives on the top shelf in my closet, I have a bit of a tendency to freak out. And I think the way that I held on to this rabbit has kind of transferred into my life. I have this terrible fear of losing the things that I love. Like you guys saw earlier in the year, even though I was getting no sleep and I was sick and I was miserable, I didn't want to give anything up because I loved everything that I was doing. And this applies to my friends too. I'm always quick to apologize or to forgive because I worry incessantly that these petty arguments aren't going to end and I end up clinging to my friends. Even if it's painful for me, I would rather keep a friend close than have to say goodbye to them for good. Just inherently, I have a really hard time letting go of things that I care about, whether I should be letting go of them or not. I cry when people die in movies because I feel an emotional attachment to them. My freshman year, I bawled at farewell assembly, even though I only knew like 2 seniors, because those 2 seniors were leaving me and I didn't know how to deal with that. I don't know if Bunny was the cause behind my fear of loss, but he was definitely the first manifestation of my attachment to things that I love. Once I love something, whether it's a person or an activity or an object, I never really stop loving it, but I worry constantly that it's going to leave me. I used to freak out whenever anything happened to Bunny because I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to carry him with me anymore. So I guess that's my childhood connection. My stuffed rabbit was representative of my attachment to things that I love and my fear of loss. Megan, I will see you tomorrow.